Coming up, we'll see the workhorse Jonathan Taylor. He was terrific a week ago, putting up 110 yards. It's the Steelers and the Browns on Thursday night.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Throwing on second down. Watson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. T.J. Watt. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we get our first look at the hometown kid, rookie Kenny Pickett from the University of Pittsburgh, as he leads the Steeler offense out for their first possession. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. And he's got his receiver, that's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's hard to believe as he gets that first down, but Sammy Watkins is in his 9th NFL season, and he still hasn't even turned 30 yet. Plenty of tread left on the tires to be a contributor, like he has been with 4 teams over his first 8 years in the league.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Stops short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. The numbers for him from a week ago, 25 carries, 110 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Pickett. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited. but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first. Charles, Thursday night game, and you think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So
under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. After the sack on first down, Watson. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson now to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner, and that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
But that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. This defense for the Steelers, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Steelers' 14-yard
from the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Chubb fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Well, Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
It certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. They had tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Watson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Browns on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Watson. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And he's such a tough cover because he runs his routes so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Donovan Peoples-Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now out come the Steelers. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Throwing again on second down. Pickett. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett to the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Pickett now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DJ Chark, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns now going to take over late in this 1st half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 30 on 2nd down, Watson. Here's Chubb, back-to-back catches for him. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Watson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Here's Corey Bohorquez now to punt this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, Pickett. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play.
First and 10, here's Pickett. Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Pickett back to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Here's Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Chubb will get the call running left. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Watson on third down. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
He'll get this down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Watson drops it off for Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 20-yard line. 3rd and 2, Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper.
Play is under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And the Steelers set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Open man right side is Shark. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Pickett. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Not an easy spot here, and we'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Browns to take over. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Chubb on the counter. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. The Browns on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. From the 50, it's Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it, and they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. 3rd and long for Pickett. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
On 1st down, it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. From the 41, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Pickett. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. From the gun on third down, Pickett. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Pickett, fourth down, desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Watson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Looking to throw here, Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Pickett to throw. Pass complete to Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8. And defensively, they'll say you can have that. One final shot for Pickett. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all